Hey, it's Tuesday. Vault time. I got a lot of vaults this week. Starting with the Hunter. Hunter forgot to swap loot specs, and I get a polearm. Huh. That is interesting. Man, that's tough. I mean, we'll take it anyways, but that is really rough. Warrior is next up. Warrior only has one slot on Mythic Plus. And we're going to open Fury loot spec to get a weapon. More bracers. Alright, well, I'm going to take 2 tokens because I believe that completes a socket. And I think I don't really have much to socket, but I could socket these wrists or this myth helmet. That's a decision for a later time. Paladin did a full heroic clear and 4 keys. I'm gonna open in tank loot spec. I mean, I don't need to open a ret loot spec ever again because I have Razans. We're gonna open for tank loot spec because there's the tank trinket that I want, and a myth track shield would be very, very good. If I get the tank trinket, this character is actually like playable. There's a myth track shield. Myth track shoulders, I don't think I care about that as much as the shields. Well, let's see what boss shoulders come from in the raid. There is a shield on the first boss. There's shoulders on Volcross, so they're equally easy to get. So I'd rather get the shield. Especially because it's haste mastery, and that's like the best case scenario. There's nothing else that I really want, I think. I think shields is just the best choice. Yeah. Okay. You take the shield. That's pretty big for me. I have some crusts, I can upgrade it later. Monk did a single key. I don't think this is gonna be not ideal for the monk. Though I think we took 2 tokens, so maybe there's another 2 tokens angle. I think it's only 1 slot, and we're gonna go mist loot spec probably. Hope for an Aerodol or a leaf. A leaf would be good. That's a really good brew ring. I will take that. Nice. Oh, Dreaming of Aspects. Interesting. Okay, DK has full Mythic Plus slots, but this character is basically finished. Like, I only need myth track slots in like a few pieces, like 4 pieces total. Let's see. A myth track neck, belt, cape, ring would be an upgrade. I would just move embellishments, and then obviously myth track on Razans would be nice. I'm going to open an Holy Loot spec just to try to get Razans because I don't have any raid slots. There's a belt, there's a chest, and there's a trinket. I think I should be taking the belt, but I'm not sure if this trinket's any good. Let's check out, see if this trinket's any good for any of the specs. I know it's not good for, I mean, I have the good trinkets for the other specs, so I think it's just belts. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's just belts, but it could be a socket. This is a super marginal upgrade for belts, and I'd have to move my embellishment, which is annoying. Is there a belt on early bosses on Mythic? No. I honestly think a socket is probably a bigger upgrade. especially because I will be playing this thing this week, I think, in Mythic Raid. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm gonna socket my wrist, and then if I get another belt eventually, that'd be fine. Rogue did 1 key. I still want an outlaw weapon, so we're still gonna open outlaw. Outlaw weapon would be very, very big. There's the outlaw weapon with leech, just like I asked. That's actually very large for this character. That puts this character at 476, and honestly, this character is like kind of getting to a spot where it's playable. But we will see how it does with the non-garbage weapon. Evoker did a single key also. I mean, this character has kind of been left in the dust. I would take a Balefire Branch, obviously, but I don't even know what this trinket is. I mean, I'll take it, but I'm not gonna take 2 tokens. I've never seen this before. I think Druid only has 1 slot, which is kind of sad. I usually like playing my Druid, but I just didn't really play it this week. 1 slot. We're just gonna open balance. That would be cool to get a offhand or a staff, I think. I don't really need anything else. And there's the offhand. That's pretty sick. Leech offhand. Not great stats for Moonkin, but this is Mythtrack offhand, and I have a Mythtrack main hand that I got from Mythic Raid. So this will be a pretty large amount of intellect for me, which is pretty good. Surprised to get an upgrade, to be honest, at all. And Priest has a huge vault. I actually did a lot of keys on Priest. Well, maybe not a lot of keys, but just a lot of things in general. I did 4 keys and a full heroic clear. This character went from being a very big rat to, it's like 468 now or something. It's actually decent. I'm doing an okay amount of damage. It kind of depends, honestly. Tyrant Week was pretty fun when you played with bad DPS and not so fun when you played with good DPS. So let's hope for a Balefire Branch, I guess, is the main thing I want. Okay. There's Belleros. Oh, man. That is interesting. So this chest piece is a big upgrade. These boots are Mythtrack. Ring is Mythtrack, and Belleros is a very good item. Honestly, I am going to be doing Heroic tonight, so I might just wait and see what I get tonight before I take anything, because most people don't need stuff from Heroic, and it's just going to be a bunch of alts probably. I am kind of okay with just waiting. Belleros is very, very good though. I don't think it's BIS for Shadow by any means, but it's very good. And then Demon Hunter is last, and I think I might have forgotten to take the vault. I don't know if I took my vault last week. I said I was going to wait and think about it, and I just completely forgot. And I believe I'm just going to take the trinket. I don't really feel like getting another socket and doing all that stuff. The ring is good. The ring is very good, but I'm just going to take the trinket because this thing, I might actually use it on Havoc if I ever do Havoc keys. And let's see. I think I still open Vengeance. And oh no, I opened Havoc because I actually got Mythic slots on this thing because I didn't do main raid on it. And let's hope for a Signet Brand. Nope, wrong item. Chest, no tertiary. Speed wrists, not bad. And a haste mastery ring. While the speed wrists are interesting, I kind of don't really care that much. I think this might just be a socket. And then I might just use Actually, I'm not gonna take anything. So it's Fortified Entangling Bolstering. This week is terrible. I'm not super excited about this week. I'm not gonna take a key because there's a thing you can do where if you finish a key and you open the box and don't loot it, you can see what key is in the box, and it regenerates a key every time you do one. So I'm going to be fishing for like an Atal Dazar or some type of key that's like super easy this week, so that I can just do an easy 29 and then just not push keys for the week, so that I have a 29 next week on the good tyrannical week. I got some score. I did a lot of failing keys last week, so less score than I wanted to get, but definitely an amount of score. Next Tyran week, so next week, I'm definitely looking to get Fall 29, Blackrook 29, and Everbloom 28. And then I think I might be done with Tyrannical week after that. Fort week is still a lot of work, I think. I think I still want 29 Atal, 29 Blackrook, 29 DHT, and 28 Rise and 28 Throne. And then I think I might be done. Not sure. I don't have super high goals. I definitely just want to be in title range safely. And I think that should put me in title range safely, but we'll see. Well, I hope your vaults were as good as mine. And that is all.